Hi there and welcome to this lesson. So in this lesson we are going to discuss about one another sequential data type of Python which is known as tuples. Okay. So let's just understand tuple is a sequential data type which is ordered and unchangeable, or we also call that as immutable. Now what do you mean by immutable? That once we create tuple we cannot make changes in the tuple. Okay, like in list we can make changes. Suppose if I have created a list that is containing 5 elements, I can add more elements to my list. I can update any previous element of my list, but in case of tuple that is not possible. Okay, so let's just see the syntax of tuples. So how I need to give this name of the tuple, and then I need to put the elements in round brackets, whereas in case of list we were putting the elements in square brackets, and in case of dictionary we were having our elements in curly brackets. Okay, so this is also one of the difference. Okay, now let's just have a brief look at the topics that we are going to discuss under tuples. First of all, we will be discussing that how we can create a tuple. Then we are going to display the tuple, the whole tuple or some specific values inside the tuple. Then we are going to update the value. Okay, and we'll see, since it is immutable, so it won't allow, my interpreter won't allow me to update the value. Okay, so we are going to calculate the length of the tuple. We are going to join two different tuples, or we can join more than two tuples as well, and then we are going to discuss some of the methods that are related to the tuples. By method I means to say some of the functions or operations related to the tuples. Okay, so let's just understand all these things with the help of a program. Okay, now see, this is my editor where I'm going to code for Python programming. Okay, so first of all I'm going to take a tuple that is named as t1. You can take any name. Okay, inside that I'm going to take some random elements. Suppose I'm going to take these 3 elements inside my tuple. Okay, and then I'm going to display this tuple. Okay, that is as simple. Now the difference is that in case of list we were putting square brackets, but in case of tuples we are going to put the round brackets. I'm going to save this code and then I'm going to run this code. Okay, so it is going to give me the output. Okay, now what do just like your list, we can play with the indexes. Suppose if I want to display only a value, now where it is going to get stored, that is 0 1 2 index. So what I can write print, okay, with that t1 and then 2. Okay, now it is going to display only the second value. Okay, so see, it is going to display only the second value, which is a. Similarly, you can play with index range as well, like we were doing earlier, right? What I can write, I want to display the values having the range 0 till 1. So it is going to give me only one value, that is at the position number 0, or I should write 0, 2. Now it is going to give me 1 and 2. Okay, let's just run this. So it is giving me 1 and 2. Okay, like we did in list. Okay, the same things are applicable here. If I want to play with the negative indexes, what I can write t1, and what here I can write, suppose I want to display -2 and let's say -1. So it is going to give me the value that is only 2. Okay, so see, it is giving me the value that is 2 only, right? So this is how these things are similar to your list. Okay, so now see, in this lesson we have discussed that yes, we can play with the indexes of tuple. We can create tuple by using the round brackets. We can print a specific value of the tuple instead of the whole tuple. Okay, now in the next lesson we are going to see some of the other interesting features of this tuple. Okay.